There's a wee walk over here, isn't there? There's a wee walk over there. It's not the walk we're on, like, but we want to do another walk now, do we? I want to check this out. Them boys got rucksacks on them. Oh, we don't have a small walk. We do have to see them, do we? This is a strenuous upland walk. Enjoy your walk, take your time, be vigilant throughout. Extra caution during wet weather conditions on timber boardwalk. Act responsibly and look out for yourself and fellow walkers. Never seen this one on the map here. Let's see where it goes. As long as it's not roads, like. Tea cabin car park. Oh look, there's a thing to see at the top. One of them. What is it? That's meant to be worth for doing here, isn't it? Hello, how you doing? Oh no, let them on, right? How you doing? No, we're not out there. We won't have that carry on. We're not grounded the wee puppies. But away from the gate. Away from the gate. Stay in there. Stay in there. I read this sign here. Hey, pussy walkers. Stay there.
Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Oh, that was brilliant, lad.
Hey, here, I tell you. No mountain bikes. All the crowd gone, right? The Queen, so whatever this trail, is a loop walk which brings you to the summit of the sacred mountain of Knock na Era mountain and immense Neolithic stone cairn. It is here that your woman, the legendary warrior Queen of Connacht, is reportedly buried in a standing position facing her enemies to the north. There are 3 access points to Queen's River Nameless Trail. Here is Strandhill, opposite Sligo Rugby Club and Knock near Car Park, and also at the entrance to Rathcarrick Wood. Rathcarrick Wood? What do you do about it? From where you now stand, you take the path up the hill for 1.2 kilometres till you reach the tree line, where you meet a junction. There you can turn left towards the wood, or turn right for the more direct route to the summit via the boardwalk. We never got to do that by the boardwalk, and we've got to do the wood. Either direction will lead you to the cairn via loop walk. We'll go up but the route via Rathcarrick. Which one's Rathcarrick? See, there comes the names. Tick 1A and 1B, like. Rathcarrick. There's Rathcarrick there. Where are we over there? So you go up there, you turn left, you go by. There's a car park over there. See, the boardwalks see just turn off, like. There's a boardwalk up there. We're going to do the boardwalk going up. Coming down's a lot longer. It was a lot longer. Go up by the boardwalk, but I don't want to come down the same way. I like going up steps. Going up steps is my speciality. Tea cabin, car park. Once you reach the summit, a short trek along a clearly marked path will bring you to the centre feature, the marvellous and ancient stone mound, the Queen. Call it Maeve, I don't know what. Cairn, built approximately 3,400 BC. Yep. How you doing? Right. 5,400 years ago. The cairn forms a passage tomb which, along with a number of smaller satellite tombs in the vicinity, indicates the summit of important for. Then we've got to come and do this. Once you're taking the view of the cairn, remember not to climb or walk on it, as it is a tight structure. See, when they say don't walk on it, people do walk on it and Slieve Gullion up in Uri. People climb the top of the cairn. Here, not allowed to walk on top of the cairn. And the actual passage, you can see it up there. Take some time to enjoy the 360 view of the ocean and open countryside. You can descend along the same route you used to climb the mountain, or you can walk around the perimeter of the cairn and descend by the far side. Clear signpost bring you back to the starting point. Time of the distance, the shortest route is 2.4 kilometres in length. And I always get confused. There's 2.5 kilometres up and 2.4 kilometres down, or is that up and down? The loop route is 8 kilometres all in, 8 kilometres too far. Approximately 1 hour 20 minutes for direct route, 3 hours for loop. I'll do that's what it makes you. Right then, I'll hold this one back. That's what it makes you. Right then.
Hello, how are you?
You didn't tell us. See, it says 2.4 kilometres to walk up to the top. Is that up and down? Or is that just up and all 2.4 coming down?
What time was it? It took us just under 2 hours and we were kind of pottering a bit.
Right.
It's only about 45 minutes, I'd say.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it says that
Probably the whole thing.
the whole thing about it together.
Yeah.
We'll go and get something to eat and we'll do that this evening. Definitely. We've done the other loop walk around there, but the odd.
We didn't do a loop now, we just went straight up.
Coming down is a lot longer. I don't think it's worth my coming down the long way.
Those boards would be slippery in the wet.
I prefer climbing up steps like.
Yeah.
I prefer steps to hills.
Right.
No bother with steps.
Feel yourself moving then.
Do something. Oh no, no, no. Some of that forward take then. Well, you got some energy. Thank you. I'm going to do this. I parked my car down that road. There's a private road. Dolly's Cottage. Last I heard this week, and it's closed. It's closed. Probably just some in the grass today. I don't. So much in these holidays are closed. No point in complaining about tourism. We're going this here now. No, we're not going that. As I walk up here on top of this mountain, some queen was buried here 5,500 years ago. I have no one covering this here, so I'll probably just play music most of the way up. Fast forward. Come on, Linda, I know you're excited. I think, boy, an ice cream past it. Knock, na, re. Knock with N-A-R-E-A. Oh no, Linda. I found the wee sign earlier, I'll have to piece it on. I'm not going to stand there and chat with them while standing. Try and get Luna, get a drink before she goes, but you know, Luna's been Luna. Luna! Come on! Come on! I'm not, I carry on. 2.5 kilometres up, straight up, 2.5 kilometres. 8 kilometres if you want to go the gradual way, through the trees. Better chance of getting a stream through the gradual way. There we are. 1 hour 20 minutes to get up. Full loop walk, 3 hours. So doesn't get water. I don't know if there's any water here. But I might must start getting up. It's funny I couldn't read that panel to start. There's a lot on it. Basically there's a queen who was buried here 3,000 years, 3,500 years BC. And she's buried standing up, facing her enemy. You trap it, woman's lib. 5,500 years ago. The man's worse than Maggie Thatcher. But they always say 2.5 kilometres walk. They never tell you if that's total. It's not a loop, you see. If you had a loop and it says 2.5 hours, that's alright. And you always want a 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours up, 1.5 hours down. But going with that last one, I was on a scale. Wasn't that long. I didn't intend being here this evening. I was to go first thing this morning. Did a wee circular loop. It was a big circular loop. Half of it was a waste of time. I should have looked at the map first. There's a wee dead mouse there, and I don't know what kind of insects in that there. Look, it's actually moving it. The insects is actually moving the mouse. That wee beetle. Have you ever seen an orange beetle like that before in your life? I have never ever seen an orange beetle like that. He's around the wee mouse. I don't think he's eating the mouse, but he's gone underneath and everything. Like, the actual mouse body's moving. People have stood on him. I've never seen a wee beetle with orange. That could be rare, you know. You don't know what you're going to see when you're out. And if it is common, I did not see one before. Oh. I wanted to do that boardwalk and Skilling. This would be a wee trail run for it. Now, because some of these mountains look terribly steep and not until you go on them, and not so bad. The big long walk down is probably more boring because it's just a walk down. You don't get on the top of the stones, you're not out on top of the stones. When I walk Sligo Gullion, you walk on top of the stones and you can see the wee bit of passage in it. All the tourists are standing on it. This one's the same idea. It's like a passage, it's a big enormous stone cairn on top with a passage thing on it, but you're not allowed to step on the stones. So it's only right, like, if it's ancient and all the rest. We don't have the pyramids of Egypt, and saying that, the Egyptians are all crawling over them, aren't they? Tourists just want to do these type of things. But I gave her a good wee rest. No, we're down on the beach. But anyway, I was a bit bored at walk this morning. I was tired doing it. I was alright. It was a good walk until we came to the housing estates. Don't like walking tarmac roads. I was walking around the airport. Oh, that part was good. But the last bit, you know when you're more tired and you get the boring bit? If you had the boring bit at the end, it wouldn't be as bad. The boring bit's at the start, I mean. The boring bit was at the start. You don't mind about a boring bit till you reach something good. But when it starts off good and it ends off boring, the lasting memory is, I'll not do that again. See, the one that probably blocked this right here. I can't do much talking about it anyway because I don't know nothing about it. I count the steps. We can count the steps on the way down. One man says, oh, it'll be 45 minutes. But see, you haven't got a clue what they were. I had a jumper on, I had a fleece on, I'll slip that for you. But I'll probably frozen coming down. The sun will go away. Clouds will cover in. That'll be Luna will be gasping. Saying that, they're still green fields, they're getting water from somewhere. There's a lot of reading about it. It's all names and Gaelic names and translations, and I just can't read names. I'm only guessing half time. Now, I don't like the hills, I guess, but there's some steps here. It says steps and boardwalk. One boy says the board's a bit slippy. He's got the wrong shoes on. See, handy. See when you've got a wee pup that likes to snuff, these walks is easier. Get a wee pup that wants to snuff, and you'll be amazed what mountains you can get up. If you go with a group of people, one's trying to impress the other, it's harder. A wee bit of a chill there, bud. A wee bit of a chill. Now when you see other boys wearing rucksacks and stuff, walking poles, and I'm coming up here with a dog lead and a wee bit of fizzy lemonade. Oh, she's doing a poo there. It's flick with a stick here, I tell you. I'm not carrying a bag of shit for 4 hours. 3 times today, look, you're pushing them out. 3 times today. Where is it? Is it a poo? Oh god, it's lost now. It's lost. What's it in action there? What did you do, honey? Maybe was a pee. There it is there. Oh, we got the culprit. Flick with it. Why are you great in there? You've got right rotten rats down there, mice down there. With insects eating them and people walking on them. Who's going to be walking in there? You have to use common sense sometimes. Oh, the wee sheep. See, the time she'd been eyeing them up. The wire's pretty good, Nick, here. Why there are walks here? There's standing stones and all here. There's a passage tomb not far from here. It's old. It's the oldest tombs in Ireland. €5 to get in. You had to go through a wee reception to see them. And not much to look at, but they made just the fact that they're the oldest. and they made a modern interpretation of stones around it to give you an idea of what it would look like. So I don't know, it's like modern interpretations. But no dogs allowed. And a couple of places looked on Google Maps. People put photographs on the kids, no dogs allowed. Past here this morning, seen lots of dogs being walked. It's not to say dogs allowed on leads. No dogs allowed. I'm not counting no steps going up. Need to save my breath. But see already, see when you're up here and you see the trees and you don't see the big mountain, and you look back and you see what you've done already. There's that lighthouse. You can only walk out that lighthouse this morning when I first seen it. It looked like you could have, so the tide must be in now. That's Corey Island. I'm going to go on Corey Island someday. It says you can walk across, 45 minutes to walk across. I'm going to walk it someday. I'd like to drive it, but I don't want to lose my car. But the thing is, you have to ring a number before you cross. That means you're here. I can't ring a number at the house. It took me 2 days to get here. Well, people have died crossing it, like. If the tide's about to go out, that's when you want to do it. Because bearing in mind, you're crossing to get to the island. And when you get to the island, you want to walk around the island. And then you want to come back all before you get cut off. There's plenty of seats along the way. Haven't seen any yet. And we're counting no steps going up, Luna. People watching this video want to count away. These are big steps here. You need to count them steps. There's 2 each, you know. Sure, a wee bit earlier on, we narrow steps. I like them. Not these big ones. We narrow boardwalk. But there's 3 ways up here. Which way they were on, we took the photographs, I don't know. If we're not on them going up, we'll look for them coming down. Do a longer walk down. And I see this one coming out, he's got poles and all, like. And here I'm coming with a dog lead. Pair of work boots. I'm saying that, I'll do it. I still have a good walk for the family. I was thinking we had to do walks like this. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
How you doing? You're still looking fresh yet. Hi, were you up at the top, were you?
Yeah.
Oh no, Luna. Tell you what, a wee counter. There's Wayne's doing it. Some people just look at things and say it can't be done. Anything can be done, given time. Hi. Oh, Luna, I don't know what that is, don't read it. It looks like stick. And somebody's thrown up with the drones are coming up here. That's like you're in the shade anyway. Sometimes you look at wee Luna, lying sleeping in the car, you think, am I pushing her too far? She looks tired, and then you let her out, she's away. No, but I know what I'm doing, she hasn't a clue. She doesn't know where I'm going to drag her next. You let me get my breath back. Sniff away there, pet, feel free. Sniff away. I'm not going to rush you. You want to eat some grass, Luna? See, her being in the shade makes a big difference compared to her in the sun. And we're up the top, I imagine we're going to get whatever's going. But if you turn left now, that's the long way, the easy way. There's no such thing as an easy way. I was at the dentist there the other week. Broken tooth, broken age, must be broken a year. COVID and all the rest, doesn't matter. Goes to fix my tooth. There's a wee tiny bit of decay. Only take 2 wee jabs, 2 quick jabs, that's all it's going to take. You know, didn't want me to give me an anaesthetic for 2 wee jabs, so little. Didn't want to give me an anaesthetic. 8 jabs later, and me like Frankenstein's monster pushed into the chair. You know, like a whale, like, you know, sheer torture, like. And he goes to put the wee frame on then, to build the new tooth up. First time, but didn't go on right. Here we go. Do it a second time, and must have been his day, like. And second time wasn't quite right. Hey, you know when the dentist going, when dentist is doing that, you think, fuck, it's not sounding good here, like. Third time, he got it right. He was about to do it. I noticed, there's another wee bit of decay. It's not quite away. Oh, come on, I'm back to the drill again. Oh, if you just give me the anaesthetic to begin with, you know, we'll save time. I don't know, like, what price is anaesthetic? I was thinking it was like the dark ages, like. But you see, when you get that there, I know, like, the thing is, it is a jab, and once he backs off, he doesn't back off, you see. He says only 2 quick jabs, but see, by the time you get the 4th or 5th one, oh, he's sinking around, like. Just back off, like you. And he finally got done then, and put on the wee guard thing again, and it was alright then, like. But just think, oh, it's not worth the pain, like. Wee jab. You need to be better off if you had something serious wrong. Well, they'd send you to the hospital, you wouldn't know what happened. You're waking up and all, and people were giving you sweets and stuff. All the free grips and all that. Instead of that, a couple of jabs and you stuff it. Why did I get on that story? But see when I chopped out the camera like this, you forget about all the steps. Look at the beauty now, like. Yeah, we're looking down on planes, like. We're looking down on planes, that's the airport. I thought there were no planes taking off here. The same ones go up and down all day. They must be doing wee tour flights. Queen, how do you pronounce that? M-A-E-V-E-S. Is that Mavis? Maeve. The name of Maeve. Mavis doesn't sound like a warrior queen, does it? Like, you know. 1.2. Raft car park. We could have went that way. 3.2 is the long one. So 1.2, all that's nearly 3 times longer. Karen is going this way here. Now this is nice here, this is nice. No, they're not going the long way. Oh, Karen just held on, aren't they? We're going the short way. I think a wee country park with you. This is nice here now. It doesn't go no further, it's worth coming up here. There's probably about the one now in this camera. I had the camera close to my mouth, but be unlistenable. You see the noise out, nobody wants to listen to it on TV. Sounds worse. So I noticed this morning the planes taking off the circle round. There's an old plane coming in. No, that's cars crossing. That's the cars crossing over to I look at you on front. Hello, Lena. How you doing?
Hiya. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
This camera's not going to show that. You can see the cars in the sunshine going across the Coney Island. Don't know how many roads on Coney Island when you get there. The only bad thing about Coney Island, Coney means rabbits. It's full of rabbits, So, not the place for Luna. I can go to Coney Island, but I can't walk around it. Should I go mad? But there wouldn't be a rabbit. You know why Zapata got rid of the snakes around it? Luna would get rid of the rabbits in Coney Island. St. Luna they call her. Luna the warrior queen. Get rid of the rabbits. Now the bears standing up and carrying to the wall, facing the wee rabbits, keeping away. When you look down now at Strandhill, it's very small. It's very, very small. Single street, going down to a single street, T-junction. That's basically what it is. The houses are further back. All these houses are way back here. But it's a bit like Ardiclave and Castle Rock. Is that big a difference? Oh, that's a good day for it. We're in the shade the whole time here. We could have been down here this last week. So you think, oh, it's too hot to climb a mountain? We get more shade here than we were last week. Tell you what, it's a wee view, like. But nice if you knew what you're looking at. Like, I know that's Coney Island, so it's nice to see that. Where's the wee church we went this morning? The wee church is over there. And they were saying you can walk across to Coney Island. Even on the St. Patrick's, it's St. Patrick's Day. There could have been a bit of soil erosion on St. Patrick's Day. They're thinking of that. Storm, soil erosion. So maybe back on St. Patrick's Day, you could have always walked to Coney Island. Across that river. I didn't know if you had a chance to do. Tide out, you can't cross there. Well, apparently St. Patrick knew you could cross that in high tide. I don't know how he didn't have Google Maps or nothing. I don't know how he found that out. But apparently St. Patrick went to that wee church, tripped, left a tooth. Now bearing in mind he's not a saint at this time. He'll drop the tooth, handed the tooth to the clergyman or priest, whoever was at the time. And this clergyman or priest was so gobsmacked with his tooth, he had it put into a gold thing and treasured. It's now in the Irish Museum. But like I say, he wouldn't have been a saint there. It's a bit like Mother Teresa. I remember Mother Teresa on the news. They want to make her a saint now. But Mother Teresa was just somebody who fed homeless people. She's on the news there, wants them off like. But I'll see what it says here. According to the Garris valuation, this was a herd house. That's up there. Herd's house, which was originally part of the Carrick Estate in Cameron's Tomb. They raided everything. It's a bit like fossil collectors now, stamp collectors. They just want to have everything in the collection, like. They don't have to spend money on. Queen Maverick's Trail 11. Oh, it's 11. I used to read Pet. What's number 11 now? The brown bull now owned by Queen. And that's something there too, bull. The Christianity always looked at the bull as a pagan symbol. And the bull's mentioned here. It's mentioned there in the Commonwealth Games. I think I'll have a wee bit of dodginess going on with this bull. The brown bull now owned by Queen Maeve. We call her Maeve. I don't know. Fights the whole white bull owned by her husband King. Domestic violence back in them days. And a great final showdown to decide which of the two had the greater wealth. Maeve's bull prevails after the first day of fighting, when one of its horn pierces the heart of the other. It would have to be the heart, wouldn't it? Couldn't just be its ass, like. Fun Benson, the great white bull dies, and the brown bull itself is badly hurt. There's no winners. No winners. The abandoned building here, known as the same again, the Woods Mouse shelter for people, and it has now been taken over by nature. Ah, the Wood Mouse taking it over, right? Ah, good on you. It has now been taken over by nature. The Wood Mouse. Ah, my also battery ran done there. My battery ran done. Basically speaking, this wee mouse is now living in that house rent free. Ah, he's the winner here. The Wood Mouse has a varied diet and will collect berries and nuts. You've got a varied diet. You don't collect, you just eat everything during the autumn, and to sustain them over the winter months. They also feed a variety of invertebrates such as centipedes, organ and earthworms. Oh no. And then, all I can say, the 3 people has come down here so far. Nobody looks pale or bewildered and all. It seems taking it in the stride. Bear in mind, they may never got up the top. But I don't see anybody sweltered like. There's an easy walk here. The steps to start might put people off. But there's more to come. No point me saying nothing more now, it's too windy. I'll put a bit of music on. like a wee bit of a forest walk, plus the one that was bad. As long as I can see that path. Well, yes, most people want to see you from the path because they can see the view. I'm just going to stand there now for the next 2 hours now, like. Little while I'm going to complain about the video being too long, pal. I go back down to the path. There's no good here. This speed here won't get up the mountain. It's going to be dark. I have to find somewhere else to camp tonight. I don't like rushing, like, but it's too far to go home in one go. I don't want to sit in the car for a couple of hours, so I need to break the journey up going home. So I need to find somewhere different to camp tonight. Now another wee sign now, another wee sign. Double-sided too, these signs, twice the reading. Number 12 now, Queen Maeve, Trail 12. The brown bull makes its way back home. Oh, this is telling the story, the brown bull. You see the stout. Way back home to Cooley, whereupon it collapses upon reaching its native land and dies where it falls. Word from the great battle between Austell and Connacht now reaches Maeve's ears. The heroic deeds of the useful Colin are described in detail by Fergus. Wow, I poked the horn in the other and it fell. An exile from Ulster who is now part of the Connacht court. Maeve and... look how many I's and L's in that word there. A-I-L-I-L-L. Must only... suppose you're working with cold pens and stuff. But both of their bulls now dead draw a line in the stand and make peace with each other. What else can you do, like? No, no terrorising! No! No terrorising! Oh! On this occasion we can see the dunes stretching from Strandhill along the sand spit across the mouth of... what's all the names? The dunes are rich and flowing and they're all damp and all the rest. Lena! Oh, she's terrorising the waves. Not on for shortcuts, these young boys. They might be doing the same the way down. That's the wee steps the one there. Seen them in the photograph. That's, I like walking out these wee steps here. Oh, now Lena. How you doing?
Hi, good, how are you?
I've been a wee past it just before. There's one there at the Stone place on Calvin Burn Park. Last time there we couldn't do them. It's just big railway sleepers, brand new railway sleepers, none of them out chemical ones. And they've got wee staples in them. What these boys come on here. There's a passing place here. Lena! What a my system place, what a my system. We passing through. Oh no, this way. I suppose if you're normal and come up in the morning and come down in the afternoon. I went there, these boys pass here, Pet. There's a wee passing place here, Pet. I know. Long way system and all that. Take that rope there, the handrail. Come on, get your bum man, get your bum man. Keep your bum man. Keep your bum man. That's a girl. Aye. A wee passing place, Pet.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
I think.
Hello. There's a whole crowd coming now. Oh, it's like traffic in this. You don't expect to get traffic jam on a mountain, like, what happens is one here?
Thanks.
How you doing?
How's it going, Maeve?
How you doing?
Thank you, how you doing?
Come on now, little. There you go. That's how we get. Oh. All depends you call how it's going. Oh, no bother at all, innit? These staples might be in Balmoral for a wee pause, like. But the staples make better sense than that out wire you get, that out netting wire. Ross. Okay, no, all passing place. Them boys could have pulled in. See that? Them out folk need a rest. They could have pulled in. Jeez, like, they're the type of people in cars who don't pull in, like. Oh, decisions. Oh no, it's just a wee storyboard. Okay, a wee seat and all, like. See, a lot of people watch my videos won't get this far here, you know. They're going to miss the best bit out. They would have exited the video on my phone now. Well, Red Bull's named after the career ticket. So anytime you get ladies, what about it? Eski. That's the castle. Where is that? I was thinking of going in there to camp, you know. Oh, nice castle. Highly recommend it. Secret passage inside the fireplace. You're up the top. You could die on it, like, no health and safety. So, we've got the big bay in front, Darkmoor. The one behind that is Chris or something. This kid's a real one away, like. I wouldn't see it today, it's all musty. Oh, she's gone wild. She's gone wild, man. Come on, you want to go up the grass, do you? This is a strenuous upland walk. Enjoy your walk, take your time and be vigilant throughout. Exercise extra caution during wet weather conditions on timber boardwalk. Act responsibly and look out for your fellow users. I did that. Did they look out for me, Luna? They didn't care less. I pulled over. Them out couple could have pulled in and let those young ones over. Oh no, they didn't do that. Now up here, there's more overtaking spot up here now. Let them do the overtaking spots. Luna! No, more over here, Luna. Under the overtaking. More in here, Luna. Luna, on the side. Oh, Luna's not going to. Luna's rampaging ahead. It's rampaging. How you doing? Luna, give way. Come on. How you doing?
How are you doing? How's things?
Okay.
Luna, come on in here. Come on. There's a traffic jam here, Pet. They're calling a traffic jam. Come on, there you go.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you? Hi.
Where am I going now?
Labrador.
A wee Labrador
Yeah,
Collie.
we have a Labrador pup at home, so we're well used to them.
That's right. She's mad. No, up you go. Come on. Up. Doing a wee walk. That's a girl. That's a brilliant wee walk, this. That's my girl not going on it now. Oh, yes, she's fell out now. Doesn't want to do the one-way system. I think this is brilliant that instead of bringing in mini diggers, that allows your tree roots and all to move. This path I move along with. Don't know how long it's going to last. Will it last 20 years? But keeping it 2 boards wide, it's easy to repair. Most trees falling this here won't damage it much. The worst that happens if the ground subsides, starts moving. No, you're not going on the wee boardwalk. No, I'd like her to be on the boardwalk. No, come on up. She can do walls and everything. Up we go, up. That's the guy. You going to wee boat walking along with me? Ah, sure, but in all fairness, that's easier for a pub. It's more to snuff too. I'm going to put the zip down a wee bit now. Ah, the zip's going down. Still a cool air in my back. It's worth doing it for this alone. Forget about the cairn on the top. Forget about the view. For this alone, it's worth doing. Garden Glen and all the rest. Roe Valley Country Park used to have walks, I guess. I done away with them all. But they had the old ruby sleepers. That's the way they would have river walks. They done away with them and they put big halves up holders now. For quad bikes, for maintenance. The thing is now, see when you come back, you have a choice of walking back a gravel lane or walking back this way. That's more exciting than a gravel lane. Nothing to do with time or nothing else. It's just a nice wee walk. Not as many overtaking spots up here now. Most people can just stand to the side. No handrail. I haven't counted these. Counted them on the way down. Come back this way. And if I ever come back again, I can do the pass the other way. Maybe you overtaking spot. Well, handrails are back, the handrails is back, we're getting the treacherous. Luna is back on the track. That is better now than I thought. You can climb this mountain without realising it.
Total distance 1 mile. Total time 39 minutes and 42 seconds. Split pace 39 minutes 42 seconds per mile.
If I was doing a normal walk, if I was at school, walking to school and was about a mile, you expect to do a mile in 20 minutes. We're roughly taking twice as long. But I noticed snuffies to do too. I'm a reading signs. That makes it easier to do. I advise anybody coming up here, even if you can't read, take a look at the signs and look at them. Spend a wee bit of time and you won't get as tired. If you were to hold a brick in your arm now and held your arm out straight and held for 5 minutes, your arm would be sore all week. If you hold a brick out for 10 seconds, put it down, another 10 seconds, and you get the 5 minutes done, and that night you have no problem. Same with this. Anybody can walk any mountain, just taking the time. Ta-da! Path goes this way, all of their stuff there. I got a wee rest. You hear the airplanes or helicopters in the runway. I would say it's a helicopter, but the sound I got this morning was an airplane. No, it sounds like a helicopter. That might be the rescue helicopter, you know. I wonder who would say it. I was out earlier on today. Might be bringing it back in now. Not going to see it here. Big drop there, big drop. Not going to see it. See if them trees weren't there, this would be spectacular here. Good place to watch airplanes and sea and all that. Someday they'll be cut down, Pat. I'll be wanting to put the wee tent up here. Oh, somebody's shit over there. Look at the tissues. See some people, I'll tell you, they want to pick up dog shit. The thing that always baffles me, people shit in places like this, they bring the tissues with them. Why not bring a poop scoop bag? Lorry drivers and all have to shit in the bags and lorry containers at times. They don't shit in the lorry container. They get cut, you stick it in the bag, put it in a poop scoop bin. In all fairness, I expect towers with a stick, there are no bins here. Well, they could have put the tissue in a bag. They could have done it, flicked it somewhere, shouldn't they? Just left it lying there in a wee beauty spot. My nose always wrong when I'm out walking. Don't know why. That's annoying. I don't know what good that's going to be to you there, like. If I was going to fall now, all that's going to do is catch me chin as I'm falling. If they put a wee wheel on this side, it could have been sturdier. But that's not going to do very much there. I don't know. Yeah, she's out the side. I'll get a rest again. Hey, she's going up. Going out of the trees now. Going out of the trees up here. We're going to get the wind and the sun. We're going to be freezing cold and sunburnt. Look at that, not nice, isn't it? No need to go to quarries and all. It's much easier carrying wood in here than to bring in stones and stuff. You imagine trying to put a path there. Brilliant job, I like these. Don't know what it cost to build, like. Hey, timber's not cheap now. But everything there is biodegradable. When that timber's done there, you take it away, you can chop it up and burn it. Carbon neutral. Here, people up there. Wouldn't it be good if you had a stainless steel slide to go back down these mountains, wouldn't it? Hey? Wee slides from, you like snakes and ladders. You can have wee slides going down 20 feet at a time and then walk around doing all 20 foot. You could make money in that. People would pay to do it. Come on over this way, Luna. Come on, Luna. Luna. Off the side, Ped. Come on. Oh, the whole convoy coming now. How you doing? That's a rush hour, Luna. Rush hour.
Can I pet him?
Ah, she's okay. She's gentle. As long as you don't have food in your pockets. So read your pockets.
Hello. What's your name?
You like Yogi Bear. Food's not safe.
Oh. Aww, she's adorable. What's her name?
Luna.
Hmm?
Luna.
Luna. Oh, that's a lovely name. I love her ears.
Oh, they're so soft and so squishy.
My favourite hobby is chasing and eating.
Well, it sounds like my two boys.
Right, right off them calories now, Pet, up we go again. Hello. This is a strenuous upland walk, it's the wrong way round, so it's way down now. So does that mean we've already done the worst of it? Elevated boardwalk with unprotected edge for the next 300 metres. Oh my god, no protection. There's no protection, Luna. They must have built us before the EC regulations came out. Just got it done on time. So far I've given this walk 5 out of 5. I can't fault it for nothing. We haven't finished it yet. It would be nice if there was a wee marker to say when you're halfway or something. Maybe there is, but we haven't got halfway yet. Got a good day for it too. These are bigger steps now, like these bigger steps are harder than the boardwalks. I suppose they're cheaper to make, like. Well, still they use the same big boards, they're not going to rot very quickly. Pretty big steps. I mean, you know, each step will count for 2, like. These ones usually they're stepping up, they're sloping down the way. You're not actually climbing up very high. Ah, my ear's popping, my ear is popping. I can't remember the last time my ears popped while walking. My ears have never popped. My ears popped. Sorry, not back right in that ear there. They don't warn you about that. You used to pop when I was away in the car. I thought I'd passed the ear popping stage. It's officially my ears popped there. Wonder what height we're up now. That's the same sign as down below. But see, ones when they looked at it down below, because in a rush, they get to here, they're not interested. And I get the breath back. The one that I'm interested in nearby mountains. Like, people get interested in mountains when they're doing steep walks. Ross's Point. Sounds familiar. There's more than one Ross's Point. There's a boy Ross up in Trevor. Is it not the same boy as around another Ross? I don't know. That's what it was. How's that?
Hello.
Is the top near hand now, is it?
What's that?
We're near the top.
You know what? It's not very steep.
What's that? My ear popped there. I've never had an ear pop before walking.
Have you not?
No, not walking.
Where are you planning to go up and come straight back down again?
Aye.
Oh, that's easy then. No, you're
I thought that I went up, but I like doing the boardwalk.
Aye.
It's not that I wouldn't do the long walk,
No,
but the long walk's going to be boring gravel.
it's gravel and you have to move it. But at least from here on in there's no more hills. It's just gradual.
I actually like the steps. I love doing the steps.
You like to say. What breed's that wee dog?
Labrador
I
Collie.
have to get up.
You're nearly there anyway.
We're in the sun now, but
You may keep going now because you might as well get to the cairn. 10 minutes, I'd say.
Then you have to walk clockwise around it 3 times and make your wishes to the
That's
gods.
hilly.
that never works. I sat in a wishing chair or something back. I can't remember where it was. I just sat down and once I got up and read the instructions, you have to do it gently. I'm
No, don't reinforce that.
The fairies have cursed me now. I didn't do it right.
Hand it back. Well, the Queen Maeve will take it off. You should leave it all at her grave.
3 times, how many times?
3 times.
Clockwise, anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
Clockwise. I got to remember that then. Right there. Where are we now? Number 13. The cattle raid of Cooley has been extensively written about over the centuries. Never heard tell of it, because it wasn't in Mr. Barn Weekly. Where You Call Your Man was composed in prose. First, I'm all these. I can't read. I can't read that. Go ahead. 90% of it's names. You know, if you get something like Tim from Timbuktu, there's only one word that's not a name. That's them sounds like there. It's all names. And you got the Gaelic name and the English translation, it's all names. Cows, but the only thing I can read. And that's the name of an animal. Newton Stewart's up here. She knows all about the wishes and all. If her wish didn't come true, she wouldn't be up here. She'd be in Florida or somewhere. She'd be walking here with her husband. I wonder, did she wish to bump into somebody who walks the black cab across? She didn't ask me telephone number here. Oh no, Donna. I think is she eating rabbit shit? There's a rabbit here. The curse is coming to haunt us. Come on. She's eating something. Oh, the path disappears now, like. Oh, we're on our own now, like. You get a bit of snow now, you're a bit lost. You need a compass. There's not enough people now to pay for a path up this far. Suppose it takes away from the natural beauty, you see. As it happened in Stonehenge, they put a road around it. Made into a roundabout. Oh, the path's back again. Ah, she's sprinkling some holy water there now, she's peeing there. That'll be a curse. This queen doesn't want you passing on her, doesn't it? When people ask me Luna's name, I find it very hard. You know when you just say you think I just find it very hard to say Luna. I say Luna, and then they think I'm saying Luna. It's not Luna, so I'm having to pause. But I have to try and stop doing that. So must practice. What's her name? Luna. What's her name? Luna. It's quite simple, isn't it? But when people ask, I always have to go, you think I know her name by now? And then when you tell somebody a dog's name, they always say it's nice. They don't mean it, but if a name was nice, every dog would be called Luna. That's why there's lots of Johns and Bobs and Simons and Seamus and all that. People like them names, so they name the Waynes after them. Not many Jeffreys out there. And if you call a wee Wayne Jeffrey, and somebody says, oh, that's nice. I'm not going to call their own Wayne, are they? No. And let's hope there's no names in this one, this signpost now. Fed up with names. Getting up here, the wind is getting up. Oh no, I'm at 14. Queen Maeve is reputedly, oh here we go now, buried under a giant stone cairn on the top of Knocknaree, and is said to have been buried upright, spear in hand, facing her enemies in Austell. That's what I heard there. I'm an Ulster man, so don't want me here. The cairn itself forms an unopened passage tomb. Unopened, aye. As an ancient burial place, it was a sacred site for many people who lived or worshipped here thousands of years ago. We ask you respect the importance of the site by not climbing or walking on the cairn, and not adding or removing any of the stones from it. Allow Maeve and her ancestors to rest in peace. Not adding to it either, because one's an attitude. So there's all beauty all around. It's getting musty now, it's getting musty. I'll tell you what, no. I'm glad I've done this wee walk here. I was almost going to leave. I'll tell you what happened this morning. I got up at 8 o'clock. I thought I'd move the car down to the shoreline. I thought, no, I'm not going to be here long. But I want to go and do Sligo. There's a whole lot of other things I want to do, like. So I thought I'd do Sligo now. And I'll just do the wee walk around the airport. That wee walk became like a 3-hour walk. Around half the country, like. Past churches and everything, like. Became a 3-hour walk. Haven't timed it. I look back in the video, it's going to be a 3-hour walk. I couldn't record coming back. A couple of miles of nothingness, just houses. I leave that out. But I got back in, I thought, I don't want to sit down now and relax in the car at a car park. And I thought, well, I'll take a wee run down to the Strand, down to the main road to see the chances of getting parked. 4 cars in front of me arcing about, no chance of getting parked. There was a boy emptying the toilets and he was blocking up the roundabout. So everybody had your 3-point turn, took ages. And I thought, I'll put on my sat nav, I'll go to Coney Island, over to the entrance, Coney Island. I can sit there, at least I watch boys killing themselves crossing the thing. There's something to watch, like, where I'm lying and having my tea. And because of all the arcing about the boys done, then the car reversed out just in front of me. I was actually just passing him. I put on the reverse lights and I reversed back, nobody behind me. Pulled out and I got stopped. So then I got something to eat. I seen this with travels this morning. Thought, well, you don't know what the weather's going to be. There's no water up here. I don't know if there's water here or not. You don't know what you're heading into. You have to presume there's no water. She's eating dry food. She needs a drink at the dry food. Forget about the weather. She needs a drink. It's getting her to drink. And so I lay in the caravan a couple of hours, listening to the sea. I try to get a wee bit of a nap too, like. Sun shining in. I put the shade up for her, keep her in the cool, and I open the window. And I lay and got a wee bit of sunshine, a wee bit of vitamin D, like. And see what down there now. And I thought, we'll do it. But this here is that says about 1 or 2 miles outside the village. I parked outside a woman's house there on a side street. no WL lines. I would do it at home. Why not do it here? But nobody else is doing it. I read the reviews. One person parked in the rugby club. Oh, we're here now. One person parked in the rugby club and put up money into an honesty box. Rugby club gates are tightly closed. No parking in front of it. Well, that wasn't an option. The other thing is then you got the petrol station. There's a car park between the petrol station and a bar, and I wouldn't go in a car park if I'm not a customer like that. Not to leave the car for a long time, I wouldn't do that. So the other thing in is that wee street with the wee houses. Now people going to that wee house will have to park in that street. There's no parking. It's supposed to be open. They cut the grass this morning. Nobody's turned up. Probably just weekends. So I parked there. No WL line. On your residential house, private houses like the ones in the house opposite, they're leaving. So they don't have to look at the car long. I'll be away by the time they get the shopping done. Hey, I'll tell you what, but see anybody terrified doing strenuous walks, this is doable. This is doable. I've long COVID. I have hardly breakfast at all. I hadn't even taken a drink. That's an easy enough walk to do. We're up here now, like, I'm not even sweating. Now there's a nice cool wind blowing, but I'm not even sweating. I say, bring a wee pup with you. They slow you down. That's all you need. So there's wee seats there. If you're coming up, if anybody hasn't got a pup with them, just come up and sit in the seats. Come up and read the display things. If you're interested in history or not, read them. And that gives you time to get your breath back and all. Even when you're not tired, read them. And you have no problem doing this. It's well worth doing. Now, if the rain was on today, it'd be coming sideways. You need leggings and all that. My clothes all dry out. It doesn't matter. If I was to get soaked now, right through, my clothes will dry out again. But if you got a pair of jeans or something like that and they get soaked, your legs will be all scarred. It's called, why are you going out, Pet? Why are they out there for eating like? No, look, see, somebody had a sandwich or something, carried all the way up and didn't like it and chucked it out here. They carried up all that distance. And of course, who finds it? Luna finds it. Oh God. Makes you wonder, like. There's all ones that go down the other trail now. I'd like to do the other trail for the sake of doing it, but I don't want to just clock up miles. I'm not going around this 3 times. There's no point in wishing for things. You accept things as they are, make the most of them. No point in wishing for something and the hope it comes. Might do you with your lot and get on with it. I always saying, live your dreams within your means. I always said to a friend, you don't need to have a motorhome. You don't even need to have a caravan. Now I'm a car camper. You don't even need to have a, didn't even have to change my car. If I was buying a car for car camping, you'd buy it in the state, wouldn't you? Whatever you have, that's what you use. No need to wish for anything else. That's like a sinkhole over there, isn't it? You have a sinkhole up here in the mountain. This one out there's just down by itself. Unless them boys quarried the stone from there for handiness. They couldn't be bothered paying up because the whole pile of stones, like a stone wall is built there, you know. That's probably a quarry. They quarried the stone out. You see, they have a sign telling you that. Carbon date that pebble and carbon date that. That's the same age. Come out of that hole. Now the thing is now, we're coming up here now, the steep way. How did the people here get up and down? What way did they use? Now they're walking, I would say they're probably coming the steep way too, you know. The long way is for roads, isn't it? Farmers. They didn't need gentle health, they wouldn't have come this way, like, but a long time ago. But this is a ritual site, like, so there have been a lot of people gathering here.